off with your thoughts on the match?
Okay. No, obviously we know like Orlando is a really tough opponent, but any opponent is tough in the NWSL. But we had them at home. We knew our game plan, and we wanted to really focus on the first 15 minutes because that's what has killed us in other games. But I thought we did really well in the first 15 minutes. We applied what we wanted to and held on to that lead, especially towards the end with 11 minutes at it. I'm really proud of the team.
Yeah, similar. I mean, obviously last week we didn't start as we wanted, and I think that was a really big focus coming into this week and sort of sticking together and getting our defending right, and to keep a clean sheet against a team like Orlando for 100+ minutes is something to be very proud of. So yeah.
And not only did you guys get a clean sheet, but you held them without a shot for 32 straight minutes in the second half there. Fun fact.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's funny.
Enough said.
Is there a question there too?
Yeah.
Get into it.
But no, that's cool.
Can you talk a little bit about kind of the defensive preparation that you guys went through and kind of the effort as a whole there?
I mean, we know they have aggressive, pacey forwards, so we were aware, like wanting to always have cover behind each other, which I thought we did really well because there were times that they could have almost gotten out, but we had backup and we were just backing up each other. And then obviously like in the box for crosses or set pieces, we really wanted to be tidy in there, and I thought we did well as well.
And then Raina, can you just talk to us about your goal, top of the box, left-footed, pretty clean strike. Just what was that feeling like, it was a game winner as well?
Yeah, that was crazy. No, it happened so quick, I was just excited. No, I don't know. Like I said, it happened so quick, I was just excited. I'm repeating myself. But no, I thought, our team played really well. It just happened. And then,
She's too humble, basically.
Yeah, holding on to the lead. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm honored.
Yeah, and then Rob just called this the most complete performance from start to finish for the team. He was talking about just the effort, in the air, second balls, things like that. Clean sheet win at home. What does that kind of say about the back line and you, Becca and Raina?
I feel like it was a big mentality piece this week. I feel like, again, coming off last week, we weren't very happy with our performance as a whole, and I think we had some pretty deep conversations throughout the week and sort of got to the bottom of it and the nitty-gritty of it, and sort of had we were just honest with each other and how we were feeling as individuals and as a team. And I think to react the way we did shows a lot, and we prepared really well, obviously on the field, but I think mentality was a big role in this game for sure.
How does that mentality remain cohesive with players coming on, coming off? It's a long season. There's going to be a lot of switching around. You guys have some depth and some new players. How does that mentality again remain consistent, and how do you guys instill that, renew it in each game this year?
It's kind of like something that we talked about before going into this game. Just kind of what we want to be as a team, like how we define ourselves, and just 3 things, especially at the start of the game, first 15 minutes, what we want to be. So we came up with those 3 things, and I thought we applied all of them today. So I think we're just going to keep going with that.
Yeah, I think it's shown throughout every game we've had this season that we've needed however many of it is, coming off the bench, and our subs come on and they always make a difference, whether it's in an attacking way, a defending way, even P coming on and keeping it in the corner like she did, just little things like that. It's such a long season, and we're always going to need every single one of us, and I think we actually we play that really well together, and we support each other. You can hear our bench for all 90 minutes, and it really helps everyone. So we're going to need everyone this season.
Yeah, so I'm sure with their keeper getting hurt, you knew there's going to be some stoppage time, but psychologically, when you see the 11 go up on the board, what does that feel like in that moment when you're defending a 1-goal lead?
I mean, if you saw last week with 3 going up on the board as well, it's nothing really surprises us these days. I think, again, to hold Orlando out for 100+ minutes. It's just gonna, I think, instill a lot of belief in our team, and I think, again, getting the draw down to the last minute when we probably could have got more out of the game, and decisions were making us very frustrated. I think, again, to turn it around, have some different calls again, or different times added, whatever. Yeah, we reacted really well, and I think, you know, we've faced a lot of adversity this season already, and it's only game 6 or game 7, and I think for all of us to stick together like we have and to get the results that we have as well, it shows how much we're growing.
Yep. Perfect.
Just both of your thoughts on, you know, the opportunity to honor the moms tonight, and you know, just the opportunity for players to connect to the community just as human beings, you know, with these lives outside of soccer.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I hope you like my goal. I'm sure she was happy. No, I mean, we all, you know, came from beautiful women, and we get to do this magical, you know, game every day, come in, and I'm so thankful. I think a lot of us cherish our mothers. I do, and I'm so thankful for her. I wouldn't be where I am today, so I think it's great that we're honoring moms today.
Yeah, similar to Ray, and obviously we have 3 new mums, well, becoming mums in Bella and Soph and Liv, and yeah, to be able to, I guess, see them go through that journey, and see Bella with Ruby every day, and just, yeah, the connection, how much strength they all have to get back to where they have, and yeah, Liv and Soph going through it as well has been really nice to see and to share that with them. So yeah, I'm grateful to be here to be able to honour them for that.
You were talking about the first 15 minutes being like a rough time these past few games, but you're also the only team to not concede in the second half of a game so far, so I wanted to know, like, what is it, what's your mentality in that second half that seems to be working? Because you obviously are now applying that to this first half as well for the 90 minutes.
I think we were just like talking like that it takes us a bit to like be cohesive together. It's not like we all like come into the game like locked in, but it's like maybe we're like locked in individually where we need to be locked in cohesively as well. So I think like by the second half, like we're locked in cohesively. So I think that's the difference. But like that's what we wanted to start, you know, this game in, starting the first 15 minutes like locked in cohesively as well. So I thought we did that well.
Both you and Rob have referenced these 3 objectives for the game. Are you allowed to tell us what they were?
I love it.
No, we're not.
That was the question.
Any other questions from the room?
Actually, I'll ask one
Okay.
really quick.
Sure.
Kind of jumping on Ryan's question, we're seeing a lot more players actually becoming moms during the season that we didn't see, you know, even 5 years ago. Part of that is also a little bit about the CBA. You know, there's protections for moms in the collective bargaining agreement. But I'm curious, as younger players, do you look at these players getting pregnant and then coming back and having babies and still continuing their playing career? What kind of encouragement does that give you all in terms of maybe starting your own family someday?
Firstly, as a 31-year-old, for you to call me young, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're young to me.
Honestly, I sort of look at him thinking that I'm getting on a bit. I should probably start my life a bit sooner. But yeah, no, to be honest, seeing them, especially Bella, seeing what she's done and come back and to perform like she did in the last couple games that she played, yeah, it's been unreal to watch. And again, like I said, so much strength, and I'm sure that Liv and Soph are going to do the same. But it's really nice, I guess, to see players now be able to, I guess, have that comfortability to take that next step in their lives, because, you know, we can't all put our lives on hold until we're done with football. So yeah, it's been really nice to see, and hopefully it keeps giving the encouragement for players in the future.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same. It is encouraging, you know, because I do want a family one day. So I think like all the women who have done that, like, I think they're very powerful, like, because that is such a hard thing. So, you know, congrats to them, and yeah, great.
All right, got room for 2 more.
Something's going, bro.
And then the team finally broke ground on the new facility What was your reaction to that, and how exciting is that for next year?
I'm really excited to be, know where we're gonna practice every day, and have grass fields and have a facility where everything that we need for recovery, everything is gonna be all in one place. Our gym, everything. So I think it's really exciting. It's gonna help us a lot.
Yeah, similar answer. I feel like it's a massive step in the right direction. I feel like it shows the ambition that Portland have, obviously not just for us, but the WNBA coming in as well. And I think it's really exciting that we get to share a facility with them and sort of share, I guess, our different journeys and be able to support each other as well. So yeah, it's a massive step forward for both us as the Thorns and for Portland in general.
Alright, I got room for one more if there's any other questions in the room. Take that as a
No, Chad.
no. Alright.